And the same storm hitting Minneapolis with a lot more snow than what we're going to see is also affecting us. As we look at exact track radar right now, might be getting a bit of a break in the snow activity going into the middle part of this evening. Still plenty of slightly heavier snowfall stretching from Monroe through DeKalb, so continue to watch out for slick spots on the roads, but that snow may settle down to just some flurries, could dry out briefly for at least the middle part of this evening, but we're definitely not done yet. That'll be the theme with the storm for us, is that we will have these little rounds of showers really through the rest of the night. So one now, brief break. The snow in Minnesota and Iowa does catch up with us by the end of this evening, and then notice all this activity here closer to Green Bay. That'll eventually spiral in by early tomorrow morning, so it may take until the middle of tomorrow morning before we see fully clean conditions and the snow is out of our backyard. Live look at our roof camera. We got the spotlights on, but you can still see some of that snow coming down a little heavily. A decent snow shower in West Rockford right now. A live look at downtown Rockford showing some flurries floating around, and roads don't look to be too impacted into downtown Rockford for now, but keep in mind we still have much more in the way of snow to go before we're fully done with this weather system. So the break is up first. Between now and about 7:30, may get some dry time and even a little rain trying to sneak in, especially south of I-88. Not likely to get a ton of freezing rain, but watch out for icy spots as temperatures hover near or below freezing later tonight. As we get closer to 10, here's an example of how that snow kind of picks back up again. So it'll vary in intensity really over the rest of this evening and into tonight. And then after midnight, that's when some of the snow to the north catches up with us. So here we are at about 4 a.m. Snow filling back in. That may last until about 7 or 8, and then we're fully dry after that. So this is why roads may not be fully clean until we get to the middle of tomorrow morning, just because the snow stops for a little bit, kicks back on, and keeps going like that until about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So our forecast of 1 to 3 inches still on track for right now. Higher totals will be right near and north of the state line, dropping down in intensity farther south, but spots like Dixon, again, could see a little rain mix in. So even though you get under an inch of snowfall, watch out for those icy spots just in case. So again, varying in intensity over the rest of this evening. Snow doesn't fully quit until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Be ready for slow driving conditions and some slick spots, but thankfully we avoid all of that heavy snowfall, which is going to take place well to our north into Wisconsin and Minnesota, where they're dealing with potentially a half foot of snow. Temperature-wise, we're down to 28 for tonight as we watch the wintry conditions come through. Tomorrow, a bit on the blustery end. Sky clears out, so could see some sunshine in the afternoon. Temperatures, though, start out in the 30s, then drop throughout the day as some colder weather arrives. It's going to feel a little harsh for Saturday. Looking sunny, but highs only in the 20s. Then after that, almost like a completely different season. Mild and potentially rainy into early next week. So a bit of a gray, kind of mild, warm Christmas ahead. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we'll continue to see rain chances and warm weather more often than not next week.